Oh, come on. I tried to click back into a window, but I accidentally closed the chat. Here we go. Oh, of course it gives me top chat rather than live chat. Alright, we're streaming and stuff. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. Jill of Trades, it's cool that you are first in the chat and no one else was first. This game is Final Fantasy IV, and we are about to do it. Freg, Avis, Nick the Frenchie, Gouda Guy. How are you? Welcome, everybody. We've got a lot of stuff to collect before we do the Fungeon, aka the Final Dungeon, and the Foss. I guess the stuff that we have to collect is in the Final Dungeon, the side order. But let's like go in. Let's go in. I'm gonna safety save. Wahoo Luigi. It's me, Wahoo Lucheesy. Nice. Death Bob, Cupid Punch. I ate too much fried hummus. And now I fell awful. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Is that what falafel is? Let's go this way. We got the Murasame last time we went into this dungeon. And I know there are more, like, ultimate weapons to collect. But what I kind of want to ask is, like, where do I find, like, the rat tail thingy that I need in order to get, like, the super secret end game sword? Ooh, indoor lightning! Missed most of your Prime stream this morning / afternoon. Timas, that's okay. I think I am gonna stream some Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out tomorrow? Is that correct? Norman Griffith says, hi, I rather play Final Fight episodes. Very similar game. I understand. My god, man, I'm fighting Star Scourge Radon, and your notification scared the bejesus out of me. Why are you fighting with your sister? Who is that? Nicholas D, welcome. Nick the Frenchie? Side order? Can't wait to see that. Yeah, I have been having some real trouble with my eyes today, so I might need to, like, finally get some sleep or something. I vote for Final Punch-Out. I didn't even sleep that bad last night. I just kind of was tossing and turning for a while. Let's go up this set of stairs here, or was there another thingy that I missed? Oh, I see. Okay, so this hidden path here is just there so that you can see where to get the Muramasa, which is something that we already acquired and then duplicated. So we've got 2 of them, Jared P. Is there no random encounters in this dungeon? There are lots of them. I don't know how I've gotten this far without getting into a battle. Okay, from South NJ. Pleased to meet you, friend. I have all PS2 fighting games. Yo, Norman, do you have Soul Calibur 2? That was my favorite one. Also, is there a hidden treasure chest here? No, there's not. Hello, all of my amazing Nicholas friends. And everyone else. Enter the land of the summoners. You must travel to the land of summoners, also known as Fey March. Locate the chest. On the first floor of the dungeon, find the chest behind the portal. Death Bob? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about right now. Are you saying there's a hidden chest in the land of monsters? Let's talk about the rat tail. Oh, J-Set, then what am I thinking of? There's like a special, like a unique drop? Like a pink tail, maybe? Because the rat tail gets me the Excalibur, does it not? In that case, I am thinking of something else. Because I thought there was an enemy drop where you can find a tail, DT. Guys, I gotta zoom in on the chat. Let me increase the font size. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. I did something that you can't see on your screen. Hey, Norman G, thank you so much. Yeah, the pink puff is a rare encounter, and the pink tail is a rare drop. So that will take forever to find, Jill of Trades. Yeah, where is that, as a matter of fact? Where do I fight the pink puff? Probably in the Pink Pony Club. Forever plus more. King Ryu. Ryu means dragon in Japanese, right? In a room in this dungeon. Okay, thank you. Dragon's weak to ice. Actually, let's try Fatal. I doubt this will work, but, like, it's a spell that I haven't even tried yet. Matter of fact, let's try some other spells that I haven't tried yet. Is this the Fungeon? Technically, Jared P., right? Because this goes all the way to the Foss. Ooh, I peeped him. No weak points found. This guy wants to entangle me. Fatal. Alright, that's like a doom spell, probably, and it just doesn't work on this guy. The room is kind of in the shape of a P, and there's a treasure chest with a cabin in it. Okay, thank you, Lucy D. I think I might have tried to find it at one point, or at least somebody told me where it was. And then what's the reward for that? You get a crazy sword? A crazy crystal sword? A KKS crazy crystal sword? Alright, man. Oh, it gets you the adamant armor. Gets you a damn ant armor. I love the entangle sound effect. That's the same one that a boa constrictor uses, right? Like when you're getting wrapped up by a big old snake and you're about to die, at least you get to hear him be like, whoop, 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 whoop. Let's change the window color. To this is fine. Light black. Tonight's drink, says Nicholas D, is a mix of vodka with black currant and elderflower. That sounds pretty darn good. I feel like I've been over drinking it lately. Not that I've been drinking a ton, but like I usually drink like once or twice a week. Lately I've been doing it like 2 to 3 times. Let's Quake. Quake doesn't hit my party, does it? Because it does in FF6. Mura-same, when split in half, makes Mura and Same, which translated becomes Village Shark. Love that, good guy. Sears! I'm drinking vitamin water, says Sears. And anyone else I missed? Appreciate you showing up. I have to hit the escape key and pause the game if I want to scroll up in the chat. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. But I'll see you. I'll see you next time around. Reed Johnson. Final Fantasy 1-1. Technically, yeah, that's what this is. Oh, you said 11, huh? Hey, village sharks aren't to be messed with. It's those small town sharks you gotta watch out for. Jill of Trades. What? Artemis. I got some arrows. Kamikaze becomes God and Wind. Or Divine Wind, yes. Avis, that's what I was told the translation was. Here's like a little hut over here. Cereal consumer. Hello, Father. YouTube nuked my beloved long name provided to me at birth. Cereal lover. And Pop-Tart Army. You guys should combine forces. There's only one person that calls me father on YouTube. And that's my friend Jojo Jets. My friend, aka my son. You can change your name back. Whoops, that guy needs to come back too. Was not paying attention. Cereal, what was it before? Yeah, no, YouTube definitely did a thing where now instead of displaying the name that you chose and wanted to display, it shows your like your login. This door has treasure, says J-Set. Oh, yeah. It is a legend no one will forget, everyone thought. Cereal consumer? I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe I once did, but I forgot. Alright, J-Set says there's a secret treasure chest hidden in this door, and there's no way. There actually wasn't. I found an elixir here, though. J-Set, where was I supposed to search? Maybe it's the next one? Ging Ryu? Not as cool as King Ryu. I thought it was this door. J-Set, you had me fooled, though. Should I be sneaking more? Is there anything important to steal from these... from the enemies around here? I guess we could find out. An H. Thank you, Sears. It's supposed to be Ginryu, which means silver Dargon. Thank you. Sears, what are those crazy coconuts you're putting in the chat? Who here is excited for Metroid Prime 4? I should have healed more, I think. That's what I meant to do. Big hype, says Death Bob. It's later in the dungeon. Jay said, I'll just check every door. It's okay. Like what? I got somewhere to be or something? No, let's just check all the doors. By the way, this will probably be the last stream where I will accept donations for changing a character's name. Because I don't plan on finishing the game tonight. There might be 2 more streams after this, but I doubt it. I'll get Prime 4 next week. Tomorrow, Octopath Traveler Theta releases on Steam. What is that symbol? Buddha guy. I could not get into Octopath Traveler. I tried the first one. Oh, 0. It looked like there was a line through it. Like it was being canceled. Octopath has too many cutscenes. And oh my god, every cutscene involves like 6 minutes of people saying ... freaking ... Like, why? Or that, like, in the first game, that one girl who all she ever said was, Your Excellency. I could not get over that. And I mentioned this a lot with Final Fantasy Tactics, but Square Enix has been doing this thing where you have the whole screen, but the text box takes up the corner like 5%, and I'm like, what does that even say? And I realize that's a problem that is more specific to me than most people. But I have heard other people also say that, like, yeah, the text is tiny and I gotta squint. D Fossil! Why are they picking on Turnip? Maybe I should put Dumpy in the top spot. I feel like, does top spot get hit more often? That guy appears to have some flamey flames, so let's hit him with the... Ice 3. Art and style is nice. I wanted to like it badly. Sears... Agree, yeah. I was excited for it. I feel like 1 in 4 spot get picked on the most, huh? Death Bob, I bet there's some info out there for it. Alright, let's do that. Let's see what happens. I'm excited for that Elliot game for Switch 2. It looks good. I don't know what you're talking about. TJ! How are you? You can cast Cure 3 on D-Fossil for damage, right? Yeah, Rail Drake. Welcome, and Coffee Kaka Cat. Yeah, undead enemies in this game do take damage from Cure spells. And that guy is for sure undead. Let's sneak this dragon. I'm gonna sneak you dragon, everyone. What do I mean by that? That's kind of weird that I said that. This guy's kind of weird. Maybe I'll stick around. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. It's supposed to be an action RPG. Jay said, I have not heard of that. I'll take a look. You are right, Karma. Death Bob, thank you for the validation. Get iced. Icicled him. Kin equals gold. Gin equals silver, apparently. Nick DeFrenchie, I learned something. Let's keep ice 3ing. Blitz! Yo, who here played NFL Blitz? In like 2001 or whatever. Adventures of Elliot was announced at the same time as Octopath Traveler 0, says Gouda Guy. Yo, you had it for Dreamcast? Yeah, Jay said, I played NFL Blitz on PlayStation. One of my favorite parts of the game was like before the match started, there was a screen where you could input codes that were usually like 3-button combinations, but we didn't like know any of the codes, so everyone just like mashed buttons to see what we could get. NFL Blitz and NBA Jam were great. Yeah, Death Bob, there was even a game called NHL Hits on PlayStation 2 that was like a ton of fun for a while. And there was one for N64, yeah. Hey, howdy, how's my phone always at 10%? Genevieve B? Because you give 110%. So it takes the extra 10. I don't know where I was going with that. But welcome, I found a Cure 3. How are you? What's for dinner tonight, everybody? Kevin Smith said hi. Welcome. Sneak. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no, I got wrapped up. Failed. Does he take 1 damage when it fails? Virus. God, I can't help but do the old man voice anytime I use magic in this game. Hey Q, had burgers and fries? Hell yeah, baby. Hamburger helper, nice. Indoor lightning. How does she use it indoors? If I'm not mistaken, on floor 7, when you try to go get the Ragnarok sword, that area where you walk across the hidden path is the only spot you can fight 3 dark sages at the same time. And net 60,000. Experience? Plant gained a level. Bluetooth, yeah, what do you have running in the background, Gen B? Bluetooth likes to turn itself on randomly. It kind of does, Avis, and it drains a ton of battery. Yeah, so this guy just gets hit no matter what. I feel like he'd have some sort of evasion with all that agility. I don't know what these percentages mean. 10x 164 is a lot of attack, though. Close to the end, Karma. Yeah, TJ? Oh. Monsters! Behemoth? Oh, you know what? You kind of want to do this, don't you? Because this guy counterattacks, and pretty hard, doesn't he? Does he not? So let's use Blink. Schwartz! Welcome, by the way. That's a pretty big moth. Yes! A behemoth. Still need to check out the FF4 piano collection. Yeah, you mentioned that. Alright, now let's fight. Miss! That's a creepy ... says Genevieve B. It is. Randomizer, what's going on? Randomizer Pepsi Man says Randomizer Pepsi Man in the chat. Love that. Oxy Montana. Been loving your FF shorts and live streams, KarmaJolt. Great job, buddy. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's kind of hard to see whose turn it is when everybody blinking like that. I've already had a crazy day. Cut me some slack. I will. I didn't know what we were talking about. Take that. Behemoth. Behemoth, more like beat him up. Tim Carr gained a level. I got a Stardust Rod. That's from Kirby. Hey, Blinken. Did you say Abe Lincoln? I have to take away her Flame Whip. I have to unequip the whip. So let's look at some stats here. Wisdom 62, Will 49. Wisdom 82, Will 54. I have to imagine that's better for spell casting. Yo, Sears sent a KarmaJolt gift membership. Hey, and Rogue Effect got it. Oh my gosh. I know that guy. Hey, Sears, thank you so much. Everyone put the chairs in the chat for Sears. Isn't there like a path to the side somewhere, or is that not till later? Ging Ryu. Hope everyone is having a great day. Says George Langston, who's been a member for 2 months. Love the streams, KarmaJolt, and you're great. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put a chair and a G in the chat. God, I'm having real trouble with my eyes today, everybody, and I apologize if I am too handsome and smart. Wait, it's double reps. We're doing shoulder shrugs. Let's go. Hey, appreciate you. Hold on, now I gotta go back into the chat here. OMG George, you look beautiful, says Nick the Frenchie. Listen, if you're gonna say that to everyone in this chat who looks beautiful, Nick the Frenchie, you're gonna be real busy. But yeah, you're right. Been following you for over a year, but membership only a couple months. But hey, peak content. Hey, thank you so much. Great compliment. Peak compliment. He never said it to me. Nicholas D? He said it to me about you in private. Just didn't want to admit it. I don't mind, I have a lot of time. We went over that way, right? Ew, stairs. That looks like something important. Yeah, there is like an invisible path somewhere, huh? Is this the door? That has 150 bucks in it? Oh my gosh. Okay, Jay said, it wasn't the other one, it was this one. Why do so many doorways and just like random tiles in this game have hidden treasures? I guess that's the point of hidden treasures, is you don't know where they're going to be. Ooh, he protect. Aw, y'all stop, blushes, says George Langston. One of my most beautiful subscribers. Okay, let's equip this protect, I think. Is it better than Diamond? Like defensively, a lot better. I wonder if it has any sort of additional properties. You missed a treasure chest. J set? Where? I'm very distracted by the chat. It's like D&D, Karma. There's a hidden treasure everywhere, waiting to be discovered. Yes. Yes. Search every bone of the bodies of your victims. I would blush if I weren't black, says Nick DeFrenchie. Oh my god. Misha Plays! Previous room just before you entered this one. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, I thought... Okay. I saw that and assumed I'd be coming out of that room at some point because this was, like, the way to go. Yo, blue D and red D? Why are the D's colored like that, everyone? Dumpy is not hitting all that hard. What's that about? Cute! What, these dragons? Blizzard? Dumpy more like Jumpy. It's double dragon. Yeah, there's Bimmy and Jimmy Lee. Gouda guy. Does he retarget if his target dies while he's in midair? Ooh, I healed the dragon with indoor lightning. Make it double. What? Says Genevieve B. Wait, you never seen two dragons? Alright, let's try Fire 3. Holy damage, says J-Set. Blue Dragon absorbs all elemental damage? Well, then I messed up. Let's try to charm one. Unfair. Okay. Alright, well, I just healed him for 7,000. This is a forced battle from the chest, is what it looks like. Yeah, TJ. Right? Because I just opened a chest. Like that scene in Alien. Alright, what if I Sylph him? This version is so much better than the 3D remake, says Josh R. Tell me why, like the Backstreet Boys. Selvala! Got him. Okay, that did decent damage and healed us all for like 700. Dropped in just to say hi. Back to Doom speedrunning for bed. Got a flight to your area of the country tomorrow, Karma. Hey, Lexi Wolf, thanks for popping in. Everyone put a wolf in the chat. Dagger, I see you as well. Oh wow, awesome. I never use Sylph. Yeah, Misha, apparently it doesn't use any MP. Like, I was at 166, right? So my chat told me yesterday that if you put Sylph in the upper right corner of your spell list, of your summons, then it doesn't consume any MP when you use it. Today I read a guide that was like, yeah, it never uses MP unless Rydia is in the center slot of your party. So I'm not quite sure what to believe, but either way, it's definitely bugged. And let's see how much MP she has. So she was at like 166 or something. And she still has 166. Heat ray, not fire breath. No, that's very clearly a ray. What a weird bug. Timas? I say that every time I find a weird bug. Yeah, I see you with like the caterpillar or whatever in the chat. The weirdest of the bugs. Yeah, everyone put a weird bug in the chat. Which summon is missing? TJ? I don't know. I don't have Bomb or Imp. But I do have Crystal. Is this more fun than Skee-Ball? Josh, sometimes. Way Sketch, welcome. Sometimes my social anxiety, or my, I guess, anxiety in general, gets the better of me when I'm at Skee-Ball. Alright, so let's switch ages for Crystal. 72 and 24? Better. What about this, though? Can this guy get Aegis Shield? Probably not as good. Against magic, it's better. So Karma, nice dumpy, says Selvala. What? I have no idea what you mean by it. Blue D, I just fought one of these guys. I'm gonna Sylph again. Posting a pic in Discord of Ladybug Larva. Dagger? I almost read that whole comment before I got scrolled up. I approve. Why having anxiety for a non-existent game that is certainly not real? Nick the Frenchie? It's not real, it can't hurt me. Radia giving a whole new meaning to Sylph help. Oh my gosh. Vinicius Villela. Hello guys. Karma, I watch your shorts about FF4. Greetings from... Is that a Brazilian flag in there? Hey, welcome. Guys, I have a Brazilian viewers in the chat right now. That's so many. Hey, welcome. Let's heal up. Whoops, wrong character. George, you like that one? I posted it in the Things You Learn channel. Sorry, not sorry. What, about Ladybug Larva? What's there to be sorry about? An Australian, a Frenchman, and a Brazilian walk into a live stream. Thanks for walking. Alright, I can a little bit see the path. Ugh, my eyes today are just feeling so awful, everybody. King Ryu. Damn it, Karma, I was gonna get groceries, but now I gotta postpone that till tomorrow to enjoy your stream. Just take me with you! And annoy everyone. Oh, by the way, earlier, like, way earlier, I was like, Radia has Black and Call in her inventory. What is Black Call from? That's like a monster in some game, right? It's one of the names that can be randomly generated for the quote-unquote unique monsters in Diablo 2. I fought one earlier today. So yeah, sometimes there's just an enemy named Black Call. I think before they made it way less random in Diablo 2 Resurrected, it used to be that like the unique or like you know, the champion monsters, I guess. Ryan K. Their names were generated from like a word bank where like there was a list of words that could be the first part of the name and then like a list of phrases that could be the second part of the name. And I definitely remember running into an enemy named Flame. Thought it was hilarious. Got the screenshot of it because I was playing on Switch. Tiger Frog, how are you? Sean G, what's going on? I keep missing some chats that I want to see. Send him your energy like a Dragon Ball Z Spirit Bomb. Yeah, but less destructive. And wait till I'm outside. Alex B. Used cold attacks only. Yeah, Flame. It's just like a regular skeleton dude. Sneak! It's the sneak. Failed. Dang it, I hit the wrong one. That's okay. It keeps throwing me off that the default target for magic is not the same as the default target for attacking. Does that bother anyone else? Like, if I just hit AA, whatever character I choose will fight the top dragon. But if I queue up a spell, it targets the bottom dragon by default. What's that about? That could be annoying. George? It is. This is the Masamune up ahead. Yeah, probably not something I need then, huh? Stop making fun of old game coding. No. Luke Kang would say, what's up with that? Does he say that? So would, Keenan Thompson. Oh, does this game have, cursor memory, J-Set? I didn't even look at that. Anyway, this keeps us very healed, though. Dracos Everbright. "2016, horrible year." Yeah, Nick DeFrenchie, that's Selvala. He can't hide from us. Masamune is Edge's ultimate weapon, so it's good to have. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about getting it. Never got the rare whip drop from the Blue Dragon, says Rael Drake. Rare whip drop? Is it the Dragon Whisker? Is that what it's called? Because that's... that is, sorry. That is definitely a weapon you can get in Final Fantasy Tactics. What was I about to do? Whisker? Hardly knew her. My gosh. Oh yeah, let's look at this menu here. Yeah, there's no option for cursor memory. Oh, that actually makes a difference in my headphones. Holy cow. There's also a dragon spear? In this game or in Tactics? Monsters. Behemoth. Image good spell. Yeah, the spear in Tactics is so good. Yeah, the regular javelin. But, like, the one that's super powerful. What am I looking for? Blink. That's fine. Let's start hitting him. No, you Behemoth. He does 1 damage to Rydia. I'm sorry, to Heidi back. I like the Holy Spear in FFT because it can randomly cast Holy. Yeah, and that's pretty darn good. Wait. Also, in Tactics, you can throw axes and they use their max damage rather than, like, a random roll. I didn't know that. So, axe is good? Blink? Yeah, no, I meant Zelda. You're right. You're right, Nicholas D. Gary P2, what's going on? Did I see Gary P2? I thought I did. Yeah, when you throw that. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Way Sketch. That's cool. This guy's damage has a crazy variance. I love that Turnip has cowboy boots with like a big old heel on him. Crystal armor. Yeah, so this gives you immunity to Berserk, as a matter of fact. Can my goon equip it? No. But that Avenger Sword glitch that I was talking about earlier actually bypasses the immunity to the crystal, the immunity to Berserk provided by the crystal armor. Aces! Gary P2. Welcome. Nicholas McMahon Watson. It is a Karma live stream. Michael, how are you? Caller. How do I get up there? I guess I didn't go through this door here. Dang, I got so entangled. Ryan K, you behave. Dracos? Yeah, my Dragoon has the Dragoon armor. That feels appropriate. I don't know. Couldn't tell you why. Plant gained a level. Use all of this guy's MP. A lot of monsters in here. Imagine living here, there's just dragons crawling around everywhere. And it's like, bro, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. Oh, Dracos, thank you. Yeah. I unequipped the Dragoon armor from Plant, did I not? Yo, Gary P2 with a cool $5 thing. I can't put the members' emojis in Super Chat, so pretend this is a Chocobo emoji. Hey, appreciate you. Everyone put a Chocobo in the chat if you got it. If you don't, just put a regular bird. Hey, Gary P2, thank you so much. What a cool 5. Oops. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Yes, received $1 million. Are you finishing FF2 tonight? No, Tiger Frog. Probably tomorrow. Let's add these reps to the 2-go counter. It's double reps day, so I'm adding 10. Okay. Dang, her cure 2 cures for like 1,000. Ah, the chick is actually cute. Nick the Frenchie didn't expect you to say that. Monsters. Rogue Effect owes me a gift membership. But seriously, you're already member. Ah, Dracos, I already forgot again. Brain scrambled today. Let's ice 3, I think. The rooster is the French national animal. I think the Frenchie, I think I knew that because I see them on their soccer jerseys. I'm sorry, their football jerseys. Damn. Hit him with the 10k damage. That's pretty powerful as well. Ouch. That killed plant, huh? Face plant. Yeah, exactly. This might not be enough to, like, have him survive an attack here. Wonder if we can play Prime 4 yet. Sears? I think it comes out tomorrow, right? Love that Sylph glitch, says Mudkipman420. Hey, thank you so much for showing up. Great name. You should duplicate Dragoon Shield so plant gets hit less harder by dragons. Is that what it does, Michael? Protects against dragon attacks? Guards against dragon type? He's got 6 HP. He'll be fine, I think. Crystal glove. How do the fingers bend if it's a glove made out of crystals? Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that I haven't had to cure Dumpy nearly as much as anyone else. Let's, speaking of which, let's dump this diamond helmet. Did I miss the Masamune? Did I go the wrong way for that? I actually don't know how to get there. Don't really know where I'm going. I should do something like this, though, huh? Dang, her regular Cure 1 cures for like 700. You didn't miss it, says Lucy D. Hey, thank you. No treasure in that doorway? Lame and stupid. Okay, so... yeah, let's duplicate this Dragoon Shield by selecting an open slot on the right side of the inventory that has an open space directly next to it on the left. I think that's necessary. I'm not actually sure. But you select the open slot on the right, then select the item you want to dupe, and then we'll close out the battle by fighting and stuff. Masamune is at the center of the moon, apparently, says Eric. Oh, Masamune, I get it. The Grouser, what's going on? One thing I liked about FF4, give me 1 second here. Advanced was you could go to the tower and change out characters with all the old ones, except Tella. I thought that was a cool thing to be able to do. Oh, like you could put Yang back in the party, for example? That's kinda neat. Except Tella. Because he's the only one who really dies in this game. You can use any open slot, okay. But if you're gonna get the 256 shields at the beginning, it has to be side-by-side open slots, is what I was told. Yes, Chair is who we mean, Sears. Not Tella. Not Tella. Oh, you could also get back Palom and Porom. Alright, forget it. It's not that good anymore. Tella, hardly knew ya. My God. Nick the Frenchie. This guy's gonna kick my ass, right? Oh, he peeps himself and shows you that he's weak to thunder. And I think... Okay, so this enemy, the Tricker, will use the peep spell on himself to show you that he's got a certain amount of HP and that he's weak to thunder. But then if you use Lit on him, which is thunder, a crazy thing happens, everybody. Wait for it. You gotta wait for it. Andrew Sporting Braga. Indoor lightning. Well, he died. I think if he survives it, he kicks your ass, though. I don't know what's wrong with you. Up and up you, says Andre Sporting Braga. You know, that's fair. That's a fair question. Crazy, so exciting. Nicholas D, thank you. I found a white gown. I'm guessing this for my white whiz. And I think that gives, like, insane stats over the Sorcerer, right? So she's got Whiz 34, Will 83. It was a dumb joke to the what's wrong with up dog and dog up. Oh, Andres. I missed the context for that. The Sorcerer is no Pastamancer. Yo, shoutouts to Kingdom of Loathing. 23 and 93 will. Okay, so I have less wisdom than the Sorcerer robe, but more will. What's up, dog? Nick the Frenchie? That's a good question. Rydia learns Meteo at level 60. Alright, well, I'm getting to level 69, so what does she learn then? Your Stewie Griffin impression makes me want to do a Brian Griffin impression with a baseball bat. Who are you talking to right now? Dracos. Peter, those are Cheerios. I haven't seen Family Guy in so long that I a little bit forgot what their voices sound like. Gary P2, what? What do you mean? Hey, I got an idea. Let's use one of these. Now that my willpower is like 90 billion. What a dumb-looking spell. everything fine. We all fine. How are you? Lunar Subterrane, Beef 5. You can't spell B5 without beef. I'm just saying, everybody. Blue D, huh? So I should note about the Sylph glitch. Oh. Oh. I totally forgot we were duping shields. Can we run? Maybe not. Yes, you can. Yeah, I forgot the second part of the shield dupe glitch. Okay, good. I was able to equip 2 of them. I think this is going to be, yeah, defensively slightly weaker than the crystal shield. But apparently it blocks, it defends very well against dragon type. Oh, what's this? That's a nothing? Did I just come from here? I actually don't. I did not. I'm back with a charger. Yo, Genevieve B? I'm back with a vengeance. I have 70 other ones. Righty as MP, I can just underflow. Mega Heart, what's going on? Oh yeah, 9% now. Pink Puff Room is this one, says Jay Set. Oh, baby. Yep, there's a cabin in here. Okay, so apparently you can run into an enemy called the Pink Puff, who very clearly is a dancer at the Pink Pony Club. When you see, you'll know. I actually don't think I've ever run into that enemy, but apparently it's a rare encounter, which has a rare drop, and it can drop the pink tail. As Justin Bailey drops a cool tree fitty saying, "You can do it!" Rob Schneider. You have an alarm item. It guarantees a meeting with Pink Puff. Is that something that you can get in this game? Mega Harp? Hey, everyone put the crowns in the chat for Justin Bailey. Let's add 7 here, because we're doing double reps. Alarm does not exist in this version. Dang! Alright, I want to at least see what this enemy looks like. Is it gonna whoop me? There's no encounters at all in here. Well, that's alarming. For real, says Megahar? This means I'm invincible. I keep, because I'm changing colors like crazy. Ah, the Tricker came back. Alright. Weak against Thunder. I wonder if I can just use the ninja abilities to activate that. So, like, this enemy is called the Tricker. Not the Trickster, the Tricker. And he uses the peep spell on himself to be like, look, I'm just a lowly Tricker who's got 12,000 HP, which is pretty impressive. And I'm weak to Thunder. But what he's trying... It's a bait. It's a trap. Because as soon as you use... as soon as you use lightning on him, he's like, thanks a lot. It's my turn now. Then he, I guess, buffs himself a bunch. Or he buffs himself once with the fast spell. And I could have sworn he starts whooping you after this. Yeah, no, he hits you pretty hard with the Lit 3 spell right back. I definitely died to one of these guys once, though. Oh, he goes fast. He goes real fast with those spells. I guess he did cast fast on himself. Damn, yeah, he lights you up. Oh my gosh, missing link 20. I got lit up. Can you purchase alarms from the Naming Way Cave? You can purchase whistles. Anyway, if you don't... I think if you just don't, like if you don't fall for this Tricker's tricks, and you just do regular attacks against him, he never hits you with anything. Still weak to thunder. In fact, like, once you get him down low enough, you can just hit him with a Lit 3 and kill him, is what we found out earlier. You got jolted, says Nick DeFrenchie. That's correct. Felt a little underwhelming. I expected him to cast Ultima. Nicholas D, he cast Indoor Lightning like 6 times in a row. How is that underwhelming? We're gonna be in a short, says Entre Sporting Braga. What? What? Me? Make a short out of a stream content? Never. Anyway, let's find that pink puff. Is this him? Ultima doesn't exist in FF4. It does exist as a Rosa/Cecil twin cast in the 3D remake. I didn't know that. Jill of Trades. Mr. Fox! It was going to be a short. Jill of Trades, I love that the ultimate magic spell in Final Fantasy is just the name of an entirely different RPG franchise. It's kind of the opposite of how, like, the Orlando Magic are named after one specific NBA player. Who, by the way, was way more successful than that entire team ever has been. Nick D, can we twin cast something? Post-production glasses change would have been a great idea, Andres. You are funnier and smarter than me. Boom! If you cast the spell to drain MP on the Tricker, you can gain a lot of MP. Tiger Frog TV, I'll try that next. Tiny Cat is right, J-Set. Timothy Vehicle, correct. Defossil. You know what? I bet Flood whoops this guy. I also bet Ice 3 whoops this guy. Ooh, I'm so cursed right now. I hear Tint Cat knows Ultimeow. Cat controller as well. Man, you are stacked. Andre? You got no idea. Safety save. Alright, Tiny Cat. I just want to find this one enemy. Bones are pretty weak to fire IRL. Death Bob, I'd say that's the part of the human body that's least weak to fire. 1 in 64 chance of encounter? That's stupid, J-Set. I hate that for us. Yeah, Pink Puff Room, Zaldin. Yeah, it's like that song, right? I wanna keep on grinding in the Pink Puff Room. Got my high heels on for this. Or at least, Turnip does. You should skip it. Yeah, no, of course. Of course I should. You still have the Drain Sword and Drain Spear. Pink Puffs are weak to it. I have them in my Chocobo. Top right corner, says Sweet Death. Do I have to be up there? Pink Puff, is that some sort of new drug? No. Schwartz. Very old drug. 1 in 64 chance of the encounter. 1 in 64 chance of getting the item after battle. This took me the longest of anything in my childhood. But you did it! And I'm proud of you. 2 squares there. Wait, hold on. So the only place I can find this encounter is the 2 squares up at the top? I could try to manipulate the drop. I'm proud of me, says Zaldin. Good. Don't know what's worse. The Gutsy Bat in Earthbound or this? It's gotta be this. Jill of Trades. What is 1 in 64 times 1 in 64? One in, like 4096? Probably. Yeah, okay, thank you. Not to mention, in Earthbound, you can see who you're going to encounter before you encounter them. Although, maybe the Gutsy Bat area only has enemies that look like, those flying polygons. So that might actually not be a relevant point. Half a shiny Pokemon? Easy. I see what you're saying. Karma, are we ever gonna get a Chrono Trigger video? Lexi Wolf! Yeah, like 8 years ago. No, I do want to replay Chrono Trigger. Can you make a pink tail hunter YouTube career? It is crazy how many people, like, their whole YouTube channel is they stream Pokemon and they do shinies only. And people just stick around for those streams of someone resetting the game over and over. I guess I get it. People watch me do whatever the hell I'm doing. That's not that much different. Don't play Chrono. My wallet won't handle it. Sears? Okay. I might actually play the DS version. Because I have it, and I've never done that. DC said hi. Hey, I say hi also. Got a bunch of money. Lexi Wolf doesn't believe that I ever streamed Chrono Trigger. Yeah, 'cause I just said I did a video series. Actually, wait, I did stream part of it at least. In fact, I think I streamed one episode with Mega Harv. I did when I was in a boring office job. It kept the brain gray and thoroughly unengaged. Perfect for corporate despair. Andre? I got out of that life. Which is why I'm playing all these video games now. Let's do 29 shoulder shrugs, everybody. Let's do the reps. Alright. I got 20-pound weights here. I'm gonna tilt the camera up so you can see my shoulders a little bit. Alright, we got 20 pounds in each hand. Shoulders back. Tighten the back here, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Hey, shout outs to the American Heart Association for sending me this t-shirt. Association is how I meant to pronounce that. I heard it. Let me scroll down in the chat so I can read it. Look at you go, says Genevieve B. Hey, thanks. Ping Penguin, I see you. You sure did. Mega Harf. Yeah, we raised a bunch of money for the AHA. Me and Mega Harf a while back did a charity event where we raised like $1,400 for the American Heart Association. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. Sears, I won't. Pink tail, this battle, let's go. Well, they have tails. I cast high gravity. Yeah, you did, Nicholas D. Okay, I am finally figuring out why I feel so discombobulated when I play this game. And it's because, like I said earlier, when you attack with a character, like if I just hit the fight command with any of my characters, like AA, it'll target like the guy in front, right? But if I cast a spell and hit the A button, by default the cursor will be on somebody in the back row, which I guess makes a little bit of sense. But like all the time I'm trying to fight and cast on the same monster, but the default position of the cursor is throwing me off anytime I cast Sylph, for example. Yeah, just steal one of the snake tails and dye it pink, says Jill of Trades. Jill of Trades, sometimes I wish we could like comments, says Andre. Same. Whoa. Let's whoops. Let's update this reps counter. So we did 20 plus another 9 is this. You can like it if it's a super chat. That's true, Lucy D. This stream doesn't have enough math. Tricker. Alright, let's try to drain this guy's MP. ZSNES, baby. That's right, N-Rock. The GOAT. Oh, it's Psych is the one, right? Amazing show, by the way. Yo, Sears with the cool $2.57 saying, can I have a like? I can't, actually. I can only love the donations. I don't think I can click the like on them. But other people can. Looks like you got 5 of them so far. Hey, Sears, thank you so much. 396 MP from that is pretty darn good. Psych! Tiger Frog TV. Yeah, the show about the guy who pretended to be a psychic and he worked with the police, right? Alright, so we got $5, 5.14 reps to add. Hey, Sears, thank you so much. Everyone put the chairs in the chat. Gosh dang it. Daniel N., what's going on? Take that, tricker. It's supposed to be a trickster, right? Time out, says Sears. Uh-oh. Pi is 5.14, right? Yeah. 5.1415926535, something like that. You know what? You can run from battles. That'll probably make it faster to find the pink ponytail, yeah. I have never even seen this enemy, so I at least want to see the enemy. I dropped 10,000 bucks for those dragons. As a tip. Let's get a Karma reciting Pi from memory stream. Death Bob, I bet I could train myself to learn up to like 50 digits at least. 1 second here. Okay. The battle is a unique one? So prepare yourself for a music change? Pi is for beginners. Go learn the digits of E. J set? Okay. Megaharv, was that from memory? 3.1415926535. Tiny Cat is in front of the monitor now. Okay. 897932. Ah, well, I can't see it anymore. It plays Chocobo music? Zaldin. I'm psyched. Yeah, they berserk your party, too. So... I can rattle it off when speaking. I may have typoed it somewhere. Well done. Whomever's constant. Sears, are you talking about Planck's constant? They say, let's dance, and the music changes. Pretty sure. Now, someone said the upper right corners. Does that matter? Does it matter where I get into this encounter? It doesn't matter. Thank you. Changing the party leader. Fingers crossed for Pink Tail. Thank you, Tiger Frog. How many fingers do you have? This is the only tile set the slimes appear? This guy can drop the imp summon? Alright, I'm killing him. I'm assuming you already had one protect ring to protect against berserk. Turnip has it. And Plant has the crystal armor, which I'm pretty sure protects against berserk. Bop bop. The imp summon is dreadful unless I'm missing something. Oh no, I mean, it's bad, Megaharf. I think I found it when I was younger. I probably also found it when I was older. Because, you know, time isn't linear. I'm not saying don't get it, it just baffles me how ungood it is. Any fans of FF5? Yo, that game rules, Andre. Gamer, yeah, we're in the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. See ya. Have my money. It's like I gave a donation to that guy. I hate this room. Nowhere to sit. There's a whole... Sears, sit on my chest. What? Karma behave. The fossil. Randomizer Pepsi, man, I was thinking about asking you to stop, but then that one was funny. Cure 1, rare drop. Dang, we crushed that dude. I'll pass, respectfully. I'm hurt. LQ! Delicious or disgusting? Marshmallow Peeps. I don't like them. I don't like them, and then my teeth disintegrate immediately. I wouldn't say they're disgusting, but like, why would you have a C tier candy when you can have a B plus tier candy for cheaper? Dr. Pepper Peeps? Hold on, randomizer Pepsi Man. That's a guy who's named after a soda, but he recommended another product that is flavored like a different soda. So they must be pretty good. If somebody named Pepsi Man is like, yeah, well, actually, the Dr. Pepper ones are pretty freaking good. Like, I would take a note. Blue D drops Dragon Whip. What about D Fossil? Whatever happened to 7-Up? Schwartz, is it not around anymore or something? Maybe it all got drank. Dang, that guy takes a ton of damage from the Excalibur, which I am guessing is Holy Element Leader Jord. Okay, what's a B plus candy? For me, Sponge Candy is S tier. I don't know what that is, LQ. Anyway, peace. Yo, randomizer, thanks for showing up and clicking that like button randomly. Yeah, what is Sponge Candy? B plus candy would be something like, I don't know, maybe like Milk Duds. Like, those are fine, but I would never buy them on my own. I would eat them with my Halloween candy, but, you know, they'd be like the last thing left. Sweet Tarts? I would put those at a slightly higher tier. But Sears, I see where you're getting at. Nibs? What are those, Megahar? Dragon Spear are red D. Is that better than the Holy Spear? Or the White Lance? Milk Duds are cool for movies. Yeah, Schwartz? For some reason, you eat that candy when you're at the movie theater, and that's about it. They're like these small licorice type candy. I do not care for licorice. Yeah. It's not that good. Extra damage to dragons. So probably not as, statistically, not as powerful as the White Lance, but good situationally. If you had to make a tier list, which of the characters in your party right now would you say is the least useful? Tim Carr. When you say right now, you mean while everyone is still alive? And has high HP? No need for a white mage in that case. Yeah, Sour Patch Kids at the movie theater, too. That's what I get, Mars and BG. Don't forget you can speed up the game. Yeah, you're right, I could do that. Tim Carr, Rosic and White her way to victory, though. Yes, you can. Atomic Warheads. Yo, Schwartz? Haven't had one of those in forever. And by forever, I mean like 3 years. Jay said, honestly, I don't think I need anything to speed this up. I'm just kind of hanging out, you know? So is Sears. Tiny Cat's here, too. Aren't all American candies D tier at best? Too many banned chemicals. Nicholas D, I think we have the opposite problem. Is that not enough of our chemicals are banned. So they put chemicals in our candy. Pink Tails. TJ? I'm trying. Yeah, Jay said, I see you. Appreciate you. Yo, Michael with the cool $5 Canadian thing. I wish you get your encounter. Karma, keep it up. Hey, thank you so much. That's Sears' friend Numbers. Yo, everyone put an M in the chat. Hey, thank you. Let's add, that's like approximately 9 reps to add, I would say. For the 5 Canadian dollars. But we're doing double reps. Oops. M. Got a jet, get that pink tail, eh, Megaharv, thank you. Isn't there an item to call the rarest battle? Yeah, so apparently there's in other versions of the game, there's an item called the Alarm. And it is not in this version of the game. Some BS. Yeah, TJ? We should call Squaresoft. Haven't even seen the encounter yet. Siren, says Derek Fitzwater. Maybe it's called that too. If I could find a 1% Pidgeotto in Pokemon Yellow, you can find the Pink Boys. Andres? Everyone tell me about your rarest drop you've ever found. Actually, earlier today I found a Gull Rune in Diablo 2, which is not like an incredibly rare item, but rare enough that I find... You're not gonna find 2 of them in the same week, you know? Oh, maybe you will. Let me put it this way. I've probably found 6 of them in the 20 years that I've been playing Diablo 2. A Gull Rune. Yeah, Jared P? I have found exactly 1 Zod Rune, says Death Bob. In 20 plus years of playing Diablo 2, never found me a Zod. That's the rarest rune. I did find a Jaw the other day. Actually, I had an insane run a while back where, like, in the same month, I found a Burr, a Low, and a Cham. Getting murdered by Duriel was classic. Yo, speaking of Diablo 2, yo, Ginger Gaming Mentor, did someone say Ja? Yeah, I was just saying, like, everyone in the chat, put, what's, like, the rarest item you ever found in an RPG? And I was just talking about how earlier today I found a Gull Rune on 1 Countess run. And the Countess doesn't even drop a Gull Rune, so I found it off some, like, random scrub monster. Like, probably like a champion, imp, you know? And then the Countess dropped me, like, an L rune or something super common. Which is Spanish for the rune. But yeah, this guy, GG, Ginger Gaming Mentor. A lot of really cool Diablo content. I've been watching your Diablo 1 content recently. Countess can drop a Gull, but only out of her special drops. Oh yeah, so technically she can drop up to a low rune, is what I understand. But it's not part of her, like, special... So she has 3 rune-based drops that only go to Ist, then the 2 special drops that go up to low. Okay. So yeah, very uncommon for her to drop any runes higher than an Ist. And for those who don't play Diablo 2... how do I explain this? Any rune rarer than, like, an rune, or maybe I would say a foul rune, is like a score, you know? And, like, the runes that I am happy to find go in this order of rarity. It's like foul, mal, ist, gull, vex, low, sir, burr, or bear, ja, cham, zod. Those are like the rare ones. Those are the runes that, like, if you play for 2 hours and you find any one of those, you're like, nice. Hell yeah. Got quite a few 0.01% drop rate mounts in WoW, says Alex V. That's a game that I purposely never got into. Because when I was in college, I was like, if I like this game, I am not graduating. You gonna be checking out Metroid Prime 4 coming out tonight? Yeah, GG Mentor. Probably tomorrow. I'm guessing it drops at like midnight or whatever. Tanking with the Grizzly summon as a druid was also fun. Almost autopilot. Love me some bears. I'm not finding this 1 in 64 encounter. Rare drops are such an easy way to make a game way more fun to play. Yeah, no edit book reviews. I grinded a lot of Dragon Warrior 3 just to find, like, the Thor swords and the, magic bikini for my, my lady sages. Ric Flair 69. Fun little factoid for you, KarmaJolt. I played and beat the original FF1 on NES. But the save battery was dead. Wait, you might have told me about this. So I'd have to do it all in one go, or the save would corrupt. What was your party? Have faith, Karma. You have to believe. Oh, honestly, I don't even care, J-Set. I'm just having a fun time hanging out. But yeah, like, I just want to see what this enemy looks like. Oh, someone... Okay, they probably look like the Flan enemy, don't they? Someone said slimes earlier, huh? I think Pinktail is the only rare drop I never found. I even got Protect Ring from the Fatal Eyes. Yeah, they are slimes. Which, in this game, they're the Squidbillies. Yes, TJ. Pretty standard. Fighter, White Mage, Black Mage, something. Third was maybe a Red Mage. Yeah, Ginger. So we, anyone interested in any sort of, like, Diablo-related content? Or any game that's anywhere near Diablo, go check out my friend GG Mentor. Because he makes great videos, very thorough content about character builds and items and just like overall chill streams too. Is he a cool guy? Straw Hat Brian? His dogs think so. He also has a lot of animals. So I saw, like, a lot of your videos where you have, Mr. Nini, your chinchilla, right? No, GG Mentor, this is the SNES version. Here it is, finally. No. Would have been funny, though. But yeah, check out my guy, GG Mentor. D Fossil. GG Mentor did a couple of informative videos about pretty much everything when D2R released. Super cool. Yes! I just got the Pixel remasters. Was gonna play them on stream one day. You know? Jared P just subbed to GGA. Thank you for helping out a friend. Tricker. Alright, let's kill this guy. Riku Storm! I'm doing alright. Like, mentally I feel a little foggy today, and my eyes are killing me. Other than that, though, like, I'm doing alright. How are you? Alex B, me? Lately, I've been playing D2R. I still play it for, like, I don't know, at least 20 minutes a day, you know? What's everyone's favorite Final Fantasy game? No edit book reviews? I love Final Fantasy Tactics, but, like, the remake is, like, not amazing in my mind. It's fine. It's still Final Fantasy Tactics. But basically, they took the game and made the text harder to read. And I'm like, why? Yeah, Riku. Favorite game, Tactics. 6 for Jill of Trades. FF8, says Tim Belson. Timbleson. Sorry. D2R Classic or that terrible expansion? Chase lasts. What do you mean? 6 is the best, IMO, says GG. Speaking of SNES, says Frederick Wood, building my cartridge library for 20 plus years, looking for recommendations. Do you have any, Karma? Well, I don't know what you don't have. What about a little game called Brain Lord, which was an Enix RPG? I'm 90% sure. Classic mode or LOD expansion? I only play Classic Act 1 through 4. D2R. Chase? That's insane. And kind of neat. No, I love the expansion. Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. I have Super Mario Kart. Heck yeah. Mystic Quest I always thought was good too, but a bit outside the normal style. Yeah, it actually is a fun game, and the soundtrack is awesome, even when compared to other Final Fantasies. It does get a bit tedious, and the dialogue is dumb as hell, but I guess that's nothing really all that different from a normal Final Fantasy game. I had fun with Mystic Quest. You played it, Karma? Nicholas D, I saw a video about it recently, I think. Mystic Quest. Not to get confused with the Mystic Quest that was released in Europe, which was actually Final Fantasy Adventure here. But that game rules. Final Fantasy Adventure? MQ dialogue is extra dumb, yeah. Still a fun time. Never played Brave Fencer Musashi. Way sketch. Nor have I played Alundra, but that's going to change pretty soon. Anyone play that Final Fantasy Game Boy game? Yeah, GG Mentor. So which one? Because there were multiple Final Fantasy games on the Game Boy that weren't technically Final Fantasy games. There was Final Fantasy Adventure, which was like an action RPG. Then there was Final Fantasy Legend 1 through 3, which are the Saga games. Mori, Rain, Metsuko. Yeah, so you're thinking of Final Fantasy Legend 1 through 3, which were just Saga 1 through 3. And Final Fantasy Adventure was technically the start of the Secret of Mana series, or the Mana games. This guy's so weak against Thunder that I'm gonna stab him. My computer is, like, struggling right now. There's a Japanese Dragon Warrior 1 style game called Musashi no Buken. Never played any of the Super Famicom Fire Emblems. Sea of Stars, I heard, was great, Way Sketch. Here it is, the Pink Puffs. Gosh dang it. Secret of Mana is a great game. Tiger Frog TV, I love Secret of Mana. By today's standards, it is not a great game. It did not age well, and there's so many things wrong with it. But dang, I love that game. One of my fave anime is Yu Yu Hakusho, and there was a Game Boy game called Yu Yu Hakusho Tournament Tactics. To put that directly into my veins, GG Mentor. I never watched all the way through Yu Yu Hakusho, because it was on TV, like, right as I was getting off of school. And so, like, if I hurried home, I could catch, like, the back half of the episode, but I usually missed it. Breadbug. Why not just use alarms to get the flans to spawn? Yeah, that's a great question. Apparently there is no alarm item in this version of the game, so it's just not something you can do. This is the original SNES version of Final Fantasy II, as they called it here. Better not revisit Secret of Mana then. No, Tiger Frog, let me rephrase that. So, by today's standards, Secret of Mana is not a good game. But, like, if you love it because of the nostalgia, yeah, like, hell yeah, play that game. It's still fun to play if you can forgive the horrible dialogue, the janky hitboxes and battle mechanics, the busted spell chains where you can stun lock an enemy and just explode it over and over until it dies. The confusing direction. And especially if you can play it 3-player, though. Oh my god, do it. It's a fun time. Music's still amazing, yeah. No edit book reviews. Nothing wrong with the graphics in that game. Art style is pretty cool. Lord Toast, howdy, but I'm fighting the Demon King. What else is new? Multi-tap for the win, yeah. Shining Force 2 was legit. So was the remaster of SF1 on GBA. Yeah, and Waste Sketch, apparently there were some Shining Force games on Game Gear that were good. I kind of want to tag team live stream them with Mega Harv. Chasing that tail. TJ? Yeah, like a cat. Like a dog. Funny pop quiz. Which Final Fantasy game let you equip 2 shields? Oh. That was probably FF3. GG Mentor. Or was it 2, Jay said? This doesn't look like Tetris Attack. Donovan M? What about now? Both 3 and 2? Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with 2. 2 and 3, I believe. If I squint, it does. Nice. Dr. Sid. Farming Pinktails. I have never even seen this enemy. Gonna be here a while. Also, the double shields thing was definitely FF2 NES. You couldn't do that in 3? I'm not actually sure. In 3, you could for sure dual-wield weapons with, like, any class. The 3D remake of 3, you can equip 2 shields. The best FF2 is FF4. Tiger Frog? Alright. What? Nothing. Hot pink flans in your area. Press up, down, left, right, BA. Maybe I'll do it again. Up, down, left, right, BA. Up, down. Hold on. Up, down, left, right, BA. Well, there's a tricker. He peeping himself. Darn, Seal of Trades, that would have been funny, though. It was a trick. Give me a second here. Sorry, everybody. Thought I had an important text. It was just a silly one. Christopher Smack. I'm trying to find a specific enemy who is a very rare encounter and has a very rare drop. I might try to manipulate it. I mean, I am on an emulator here. Adamant armor can wreck your save file, by the way. Tell me about that. You know what made beating NES FF1 with no saves even harder? When my dad would stomp through the room. Oh my god. The NES would randomly reset from the vibrations. Yeah, I was just talking the other day, GG Mentor, about how I have like the top loader NES these days, which works fairly well. But like my cats will like just walk up and rub their face against it and that will cause it to freeze, you know? So I have to be ever vigilant. If you ever wear adamant armor and then unequip it, you become hyper weak to elemental magic permanently. Unless you put the armor back on? What? That sounds crazy, Dr. Sid. I didn't know that. Christopher Smack, you know it. Jody, what's going on? It's a weird thing to say. Welcome. There's no way that was an autocorrect of Hey Karma. Apparently most of the NES issues came from the copyright protection chip, and the first thing a lot of restorations will do is remove the copyright chip. I gotta look into that. So damn, you gotta choose carefully who gets it, and no tests apparently. Yeah, who all can equip it? 1 in 4,096 chance of getting a pigtail, right? TJ, well, there's this 1 in 64 chance of finding the battle, and then a 1 in 64 of getting the drop. So, kind of, except I'm not sure how many pink puffs show up in the battle. So if there's multiple, you might have multiple 1 in 64 chances. Adamant armor bug is real. There's a paragraph talking about it on the wiki. Interesting. There's 5 pink puffs. Okay. Differential equations. My kind of stream. Yo, wave sketch? Never forget that y equals mx plus b. I realize that's a slope formula thing. But don't forget! Yeah, Andre, I see you. You wanna act like I've never manipulated a save state before. Heart diff equa, says JSet. Everyone put a differential equation in the chat. Me? I love me some derivatives. Tell me the slope of the slope. Doing a playthrough of DQ1 the other day, went down a rabbit hole of the warrior ring. I love this. I love this. And how it apparently had no stats. People fighting over it. Like arguing, like, what the purpose of it was. KarmaJolt, in my calculus class, the y equals mx plus b formula is pushed aside in favor of a different formula that is more convenient. Blasphemy. Yeah, in the original Dragon Warrior, the fighter's ring, that, like, there's a whole ass dungeon to find that ring. Apparently, it just isn't programmed to do anything, and people were thinking, like, oh, maybe it was supposed to increase critical hit rate, but because it does nothing... some people said it did have stats, some said it didn't, and there were people even hacking the game files to find out, but there were also like 4 versions of the game. Oh, I see. GG Mentor, I think in randomizers, they reprogram the randomizer ROM so that the ring gives you like 3 strength or something. Yo, Nicholas D with a cool 20 Swedish krona saying, are you on F5? Did that chest contain a red fang? No, there was a cabin in here, Nick DeFrenchie. I mean, Nicholas D, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you confused. I didn't mean to conflate the two of you. But yo, thank you so much for the cool 20 Swedish krona. Everyone put the D in the chat. And forget that I called him Nick DeFrenchie. Not that that's an insult or anything. Wrong room, then? Hold on. I was... This is the right room. We're not like the others. This is the right room, says Alvin. Yeah, Nicholas D, you gotta understand there's like 1 trillion versions of this game. God, there is so much activity in my chat that I cannot keep up with it. Which is an interesting feeling here, Mutant San. Easiest way to know is to use a siren. Yeah, that's not in this version. Is this a super tough enemy? I don't know. No edit book reviews. $88 viewers. Yeah, everyone click that like button if you would like to help me out. Oh my gosh, I made a joke that I didn't even mean to make. It's like a pun that I didn't intend. But hey, thanks for being here. That's crazy. I don't think 88 people would fit in my house. But we should try. You're all invited. This is peak. I'm watching Karma and Mega Harv at the same time. Sears, what's he playing? Everyone send your energy to Karma. Yeah, give me the luck. Everyone but the fire marshal. Solid content. Yeah, awesome seeing this many viewers. Solid content. Hey, appreciate you, Jody. Pabs! Something happens if we like the video? Yeah, if you like the video, I will show you my cat. Oh, you hit that like video. You hit that like button so fast. Yeah, this is Tiny Cat. He's got a mustache. Kaboof! Tiny Cat. Tiny Cat, aka Tint Cat or Tim Car or Timothy Vehicle. Or Tin Can. He's not that tiny. Pabs, how do you know? There's nothing to give you a sense of scale. He's huge in Japan. Millions of followers. Is this the ironic tiny is actually a Chongus? No, compared to my other cat, he is very small. I'll say that. This is encounter 789 out of 64. That's exactly why 6 was afraid of 7. Yo, Way Sketch with a cool $5. Hey, thank you so much. With a... Is that a flan emoji? Hey, thank you so much. Let's add 10 to the to-go counter. Everyone put a pencil in the chat for Way's sketch. That's how I would describe the old area that I used to live in Kansas City. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 6 had a gun. Wait, no, 7 did. I messed it up. Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri. No, my neighborhood wasn't that bad. But the neighborhood that was like 2 roads down. Still can't find the pink puff. Where the hell is the like button? I want to see that cat again. Oh, just double tap your screen if you're on mobile. Sears with a cool $2.12 saying, donating to say hi to Timas. He is here. I'm sorry, is he here, chat? Be nuts. Chat do be nuts. Edward, we're looking for a specific encounter that apparently is quite rare. But we're also putting the chairs in the chat for Sears, who donated $2.12. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're adding $4.24. Because we're doing double reps. Whoops. Math. Oh, double tap does like it. Yeah, so fancy. Do I have to do anything specific to make it happen? From what I understand, I could just walk around here. You don't have an item called alert? I don't, Breadbug. Or alarm. Right? I have a whistle. And I could get my drain sword. Did you call me? Yeah, let's take the drain equipment from him. Yeah, so the whistle, you use it and you can call your giant chocobo friend. at any point to store items and take items. If you had to choose a Final Fantasy character to be your wife, and why? Marcus? I wouldn't. Probably the dancer lady in Kaipo, who can jump out of the water. Just because, like, damn, she can for sure dunk. Yang's wife. TJ, I was thinking that too. She seems like a solid, down-to-earth lady who will smack you with a frying pan. She can cook. Most of them would beat you up and take your lunch money. GG Mentor. But theoretically, if you're living in the Final Fantasy world, you can just, like, I don't know, like, smack around some birds to get way stronger. Dude, awesome, you said my name, and I would choose Go-Go. Marcus Soberalski. Welcome. Oh, any Final Fantasy game? Impa. Yuffie would steal all your materia and run away. But at least you'd know that you wouldn't be stuck in a relationship that you're unhappy with, you know? Because you'd only see her once. Shiva, yeah, Andre? Alright, should I start cheating harder, maybe? Yes, let's okay, so it doesn't seem like I can manipulate an encounter here. It'll always be the same. Unless I can manipulate it with inputs. Lulu the Goth Mommy. Oh yeah, from FF10, and she's got like a skirt made of belts. Likely PRNG, which means it's either set for the next encounter or you can control it with variables. Yeah, let's try it. Acreus, wave sketch, alright. Okay, so I think if I just walk around like this, it's gonna be that encounter with the two dragons every time I load up this save state and try it again. But like, what happens if I open the menu and close it, for example? Same encounter. That's not like definitive. What happens if I do maybe this? The FF Dancer Lady in Canaria. Yeah, Arielon! The only person in that entire world with the Dancer class. Okay. Trace Ventura! You played this on the Advance? I never played that version. Nightwish, about to put the little one down to bed. Just popped in to say hello and good luck on the stream. Hey, appreciate you. How many encounters have I done in this room? Genevieve B. With the sunglasses guy. I know what you want. You want these. Yo, Marcus with a cool $5 saying, BGW, I have watched you for years now. You have such wholesome content. Much love. And clap them FF cheeks, homie. Yo, everyone put an M in the chat for Marcus. Thank you so much for the cool $5. Hey, appreciate you. I am going to add 10 to the to-go counter. And watch this. Pink puffs right now. Now that I'm wearing the pink-ish sunglasses, next encounter. Boom, pink puffs. Told ya it wasn't going to be that. My gosh. Andre? I've been here for at least 20 minutes. So close. Yeah, I was close. Zaldin? You're right. ZZZ. I was just doing some research, and it says to say that the siren... It seems to say that the siren can guarantee the monster spawns, but I don't know a lot about it. Yeah, so that's an item that apparently just isn't in this version of the game. The siren, or the alert, or the alarm. It'll be worth it when the goofy-looking flans show up. Just played Monopoly with a wife and 5-year-old. His second time playing, and he won by a landslide. Whoa. Hell yeah. What were his properties? Or, you do you. If you don't got time for it. We'll talk about it later. Look, a single dragon? What could possibly go wrong? Tifa, says DC. Yellow railroads, purple, and utilities. I think the best properties to have in Monopoly are like, I think it's the orange ones. It's the ones that are basically like, when you get out of jail, and you're likely to roll like a 6, an 8, or a 9, you land on, I think, the orange properties there. Those ones seem to be moneymakers. Is the pink flan in the room with us? Donovan? Apparently. Right next to the free parking. Yeah, they got split. Next encounter for sure, says Andre. Unless I'm wrong. You had a 50-50. Yo, Timos with a cool $2.69. Saying, I sprinkle a little 69 luck for the pink puffs. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put something pink in the chat. Doing the Lord's work here. TJ? I'm trying. Alright, let's add 538 to the to-go counter. Because we're doing double reps. So that'd be 60, 70, 76. Right? Lando eats food. Welcome. I should eat food. I'm hungry, everyone. Curse you. That's what he was like. That's definitely that dragon, bone dinosaur's voice. Muppet Mower, we're trying to find a specific encounter to get a specific rare drop. The menu screen on the emulator reminds me of old school Wolfenstein. Nightwish? I just bopped my microphone. You're welcome. Yeah, you know, I never really played those games. I did do a run-through, a 2-player run-through of Doom 2 with my brother once. Hey, Jody, thanks for showing up. Have a good night, Karma. Heading out. Maybe if we reach 100 likes, they will appear. Tiger Frog TV? That's gotta be it. That's how we did it back in the 90s. Timas, have you met my friends KarmaJolt and chat? Sears, you're adorable. If he's a younger brother, he's Karma Spark. Now I'm the youngest. I got 2 older brothers. KarmaVolt? No, we're actually all different elements. Big love to you, Karma. Missed many streams due to work. Ew, work! I'm so sorry. Lando eats food. Yeah, so there's Karma Burn, Karma Chill, and KarmaJolt. The Nate Frog. One of my many playthroughs with my childhood best friend, we saved right in front of the moon castle and went to eat lunch. My friend jokingly said, what if the save deletes? Lol. Sure enough, it did. I wanted to punch him. Wait. Did he do anything, though? Or did he just say, what if? I'm the oldest of 8, says Fred Wood. Dang. Is that fun or annoying? You gotta get a lot of Christmas gifts. KarmaJolt is electric type. I think so. The 4th karma element was the avatar. Not his fault at all, I think, says the Nate Frog. Still have to change your name to Karma Swolt. Donovan M? When I hit my goals. Which is to find a pigtail. I want to hear the Pink Puff Encounter music. I'm just gonna call you Shakes. Because that's what it looks like your name is if you squint and don't look at letters. I guess I could say that about everyone's name. With how rare this item is, I wonder if people use Game Genies to force encounters. Yes, GG. Some people were saying they did use Game Genie encounters to, at least to dummy in the siren or alert item into the game so that they could. So apparently that item exists in the game's code, but there's no way to get it without hacking or glitches. Or I don't know if there's a way to glitch it. But people used Game Genie to get the alarm. Or alert? Or siren. I don't know. Yeah, Muppet Mower. So we're looking for an encounter with an enemy called the Pink Puff, which is a 1 in 64 encounter. Then each Pink Puff, and I guess there's always 5 of them, has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping a pink tail. 1 in 420, says Quick Guns. Alright. Haven't heard of a way to glitch the dummied items, but there is a Game Genie code, says Dr. Sid. Hey, thanks for showing up, by the way. As a kid, we... Shoot, I missed the comment. Well, it's gone. Forever. You know what you do. You know what you must do. Donovan? I think I don't. I think I do, actually. Just keep going. Each pink tail can get you the best armor in the game. You want 5? I just want 1 of them. 10 more tries and curse is lifted. Sears, I trust you. But in the meantime, I can hit the R button to change the leader. This guy thinks he's the king? There's like a million King Ryus. Well, I guess I killed a bunch of them. So then there's a new king every time I kill the old king. That makes sense. That one was the new king. Dang, stream is over 100 tonight. Yo, way sketch? So is this reps counter. Should I do the shoulder shrugs, everyone? I got 47.76 reps to go. Who's your favorite character in this game, Karma? Naming way. Nate Frog. The Nude King? Yeah, it's like a Emperor's New Clothes situation, Straw Hat Brian. Less exciting. I mean, he is naked, right? This dragon's not wearing any clothes. Blitz! Like NFL Blitz. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about that 2 hours ago, probably. Do the odds of getting the item change if you save state and reload once you're in the fight? You can manipulate the drop, I have to imagine. I think earlier I tried to manipulate a drop to get the Zeus Gauntlet. Was not successful, but I was able to change... Like, at one point he dropped a Cure 1, and I was able to get that to change by manipulating save states. So yeah, I have to imagine you can manipulate the drop, which is what we will be doing. Alright, should I do these shoulder shrugs or what? You think that'll help? If I do the 2-go reps that I need to do? That's gotta be it. Glasses change might help. Kuda guy? I will after this encounter. Alright. Glasses change. Let's do, these ones that Sean R. got me. I can't even see if you can see that. Whoa, colors. Andre? Alright, let's fight a single dragon here. I don't mean to call him out for being single. After this one, says Straw Hat Brian. Bang! Get him, Sylph. Alright, different glasses. It's hard to read with those. And they're so heavy. How about orange? There are steps to activate the siren, huh? All of my fighters are entangled right now. I just realized. Hold on. I want to read this. Ooh. Enter... Oh, I see. Okay, so it starts with the Game Genie cheat to activate it. 00CE-6D69 in your emulator's Game Genie cheat menu. All right, easy to remember that. Open the item menu, place any item, such as a Cure 1 in the top left slot. Select a Cure/heal item like Cure 1 or Cure 2 and use it on the middle party member. And then, let's see. The item in slot 1 will cycle to the next ID in the game's list. Repeat to scroll forward. It wraps around after the last item. Dummied items show as dummy, but Siren works when used. Forces the rarest enemy encounter. For example, a pink flan here. Okay. I could try that. Or I could do these 47.76 shoulder shrugs. Let's do those, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for the donations. And the reps. Alright. We've got 20-pound weights. And we're training the back and shoulders here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And here are those weights, by the way. 5. To prove that I'm not lying. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, yes, shrug 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, oh boy, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 0.7 something, right? Nailed it. Whew. I can feel it up here, everybody. Yeah, in the Japanese version, at least you can buy sirens in a shop on the moon, says J-Set. Don't have that luxury here. Okay, so we're adding 47.76. Gosh. Okay, so 40 to this would be that, plus 7 is 25. What was it? 47.76, is that correct? So, boom. Did I just get a donation? Yo, Lando Eats Food with a cool $5. Hey, everyone put some sort of food in the chat. Or land. Just making sure you get your workout in, Karma. Also, this donation is for your hype-ass skee-ball championship vid from a few weeks back. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, my channel members can see some videos. Actually, I probably have 3 or 4 videos from Skee-Ball League. But hey, Lando, thank you so much. Yeah, so I have a couple members-only videos from this skee-ball league that I do. I talk about it all the time, but my local bar does a skee-ball league, and we roll pretty much every Monday. Coconut's boyfriend. And I, as part of a team called Final Fantasy, won Season 49 with my friend Dustin Bonk, which was in July, I think. And then most recently, we didn't do that well in the playoffs, but then there was an individual tournament a couple weeks ago, after the champion was crowned. And I happened to win the singles tournament with a clutch last shot. Yeah, Muppet Mower, literally during that tournament, I had 3 back against the wall, do or die hundreds that I had to make, and I nailed them. 100 likes, then the pink puffs. Yeah, speaking of hundreds, Tiger Frog. How do I like? TJ, if you're on mobile, I think you can just double tap your screen. Dre Key 1 said hi. Yo, welcome. Trying to find a random encounter here. Whoever calculated this encounter to be a 1 in 64 never did statistics in high school. Or in college. Dang, I suck at it, but I still enjoy it. Are you talking about skee-ball, Muppet Mower? Yeah, this season we are not off to a good start, I gotta say. We've been doing pretty bad. But, I mean, look, as long as you make the playoffs, you got a chance. Jill of Trades, I probably won't use the Game Genie. We'll just find it. We'll just find the encounter. And if we don't do it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. That said, it is nearly 10 o'clock. Respect, says Dr. Sid. Hey, thanks. That said, when I find the encounter, I'll manipulate the drop. But, like, I do think we can find the encounter. 100 likes! Yo, everyone put a hundo in the chat. I'm EP. Yo, Genevieve B? That's French for sword. Genevieve B, I get it if you go into bed. I mean, I would at least be hitting the fast forward key a lot. GG Mentor? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should. Thank you for the hundreds, everybody. I also see you putting the little hundreds in the corner there. I would be holding the FF key down. Oh my god, I get it. That's a good joke. Fast forward 4. Oh, Tiny Cat? Alright, Tiny Cat, we gotta stop and stretch for a second. Yeah, Tiny Cat. Yeah, this is Tiny Cat. I've had him since 2013. My other cat, Pippin, is a big old chunk. But she usually doesn't show up on the streams. Like, when I'm streaming, she likes to be on the bed. Back there. Legit stupid story time. I'm excited. Muppet Mower, thank you. When I was younger, this guy sold us a VCR at my computer shop, and we called it the Crackhead VCR. It would fast forward so fast, it would break the tape? That seems like an oversight. Alright, Tiny Cat left. I like ducks. Showed up in Tiny Cat's place. You got some big shoes to fill, my man. Pippin likes hiding in the deep, dark void that is KarmaJolt's bedroom. Yeah, sometimes she's in the bathroom, though, because she likes that little foot carpet that I have next to the bathtub. I've accidentally ran from Pink Puffs before because I wanted to keep my levels low. Well, that sounds intentional, though. Wait, Dr. Sid, I think I have accidentally, yeah, ran from Pink Puffs. I felt so bad. Walked away from the game after that. Under that chest to the left is a secret passage. Here's the thing. There's only a chest to the right. Genesis Dawn, we're trying to find an enemy encounter called the Pink Puff. And apparently it's a 1 in 64, but I've been here for a long time. Flan Princess, 1 in 64 chance. Well, then the rare drop from them is 1 in 64 as well, yeah. Yeah, we're looking for Kirby, good guy, that's it. This is it! I don't think that was it. I'm a game genie in a bottle. Yo, we can reference Christina Aguilera anytime, Wahoo Luigi. I'll rub you the right way. Come on over, baby. I don't know any more of her songs, I gotta say. Oh, except she was in that Moulin Rouge song. There have been around 200 encounters. Yeah, Andre, I should have kept a tally. That song was terrible, just saying. TJ, what? Genie in a bottle? No, wrong. Incorrect. If you look at this room, like, the chest is like an eye, and then the top wall here is like this guy's hair. Like, his nose is under his eye. It looks like a guy who's, like, disappointed. And he's like, oh. You see it? Sears? I see you. No way to book reviews. Yeah, you see the guy? Tiny cat? What you meowing at? DC, you see it too? Guys, it's 10 o'clock. All right, let's do 4 more encounters, and then like I have to go to bed. Ingvi, same. Only that one song, my sister loved it too. Oh, and I think that Mulan. Who was that girl I see? I gotta look up her discography. All right, so this is 1. 4 puff encounters. Back to back to back to back. You only need 10 more? Alright, Sears, we'll do 10 instead. So that was 1. Thank you, Tiger Frog. Keeping track for me. Can you hear Tiny Cat? This is 2. I see you, Andre. Three. Four. Chat, can you hear me? Sears? I do. GG, you got the info? 5. What do you want? Tiny cat. Apparently, hold on. Oops. Apparently the PRNG that decides the encounter resets to 0 when you save/load the game. Okay, so there could be a way to manipulate it. Yo, Mr. Fox, we've been making that joke. You can make it too. You talk about a normal save. Yeah, not save states, Muppet Mower. We can hear Tim Carr. So can I. Yeah, okay. I see you. Tim Carr hungry, maybe? No, this is something different. Alright, this is 6, right? Still better than some of the drop rates in D2R. Yo, I found a Rixit's Keen the other day, which is like the best, like low-level weapon in the game. It's like a level 2 short sword. So is that 6 and 7? Was that 6-7 or 7-8? Let's see. All right, 2 more. That was 3, says TJ. Mr. Powers, what's going on? I think that was 9, everybody. All right, last one. Well, Daniel, Pilot Wings soon. How about that? All right, one more. Last one. Dang. Okay, everybody. Tiny Cat says I have to go to bed. Let's come back with this tomorrow. In the meantime, though, I do have to do 10 more shoulder shrugs. Ready? Let's do the shrugs. Okay. Back straight. Shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So tomorrow, I might stream some Metroid Prime 4 if I decide to get it, and I think I will. So I'll be streaming around, like, noon, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. And then late in the evening, after I put Jackie J to bed, Genevieve B. So probably like 8 or not 8:30 Eastern in the evening, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern for the afternoon stream. But I'll do this tomorrow evening, I think. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna go to bed. Let's update. We gotta update the counter first before I do that. I just realized. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for all the reps, and thank you for watching me play some FF4. Mega Harv Raid is a great idea, actually, Sears. Let's go to Harv's channel. I'll hang out and watch a Mega Harv stream for 15 minutes before we go to bed. He's live right now with some Xenogears, is what it looks like. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat to Mega Harv's stream. And let's all do a hashtag Karma raid when we get there. All right, let's go see Mega Harv. Hey, thanks everybody. I'll see you on Mega Harv's channel for the next 10-15 minutes, and then I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for being great. This is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Oh my God, Tiny Cat. Tiny Cat, go raid Mega Harv.